What's going on, guys? Gilly Del Trez here, creator of Under the Flesh Layer, Pistolera, Galactic Rodents of Mayhem, and the Deep Dark. Wishing you, as always, a happy Halloween. And joining me today is Mr. Ron Christian.
Hello.
So, Ron, I know this was a little impromptu. I really wasn't planning to do a stream today. I didn't even realize today was Halloween. It was a busy day at work. Got home, did the trick-or-treating bid, went out to eat, got home, and then I was just planning.
You took your little guy out trick-or-treating?
Yeah, we took him. I mean, he's like barely 2, but we did like a little function around our neighborhood, and they had like a little food truck set up in little shopping mall areas and giving out candies and stuff. So he went there. We had him as Master Bruce. I like to say Master Bruce because he's in the Batman costume, but he don't want to wear the mask.
Okay, cool. So he's like Batman when he's in the Batcave and he doesn't have his cowl on or something.
Yeah. So I just say Master Bruce because all the time, Alfred's there with him.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. That's pretty awesome. I like that.
So I mean, I had to go with the Master Bruce there. But so I also found out that it was Sebastian's birthday.
Yeah, I know a couple of people that have birthdays on Halloween, so that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, and this isn't the first person that had a birthday on Halloween. They had a friend from high school that had a birthday on Halloween, and then an ex-girlfriend that had a birthday on Halloween. So like Halloween is just one of these days where it's like it's someone like you don't know, and then it's just like, okay, my brother now from another mother, Mr. Sebastian, and we're co-fathers because we created some nice space capybaras.
Yeah.
So this is a big day, and I'm like, sometimes you forget. I'm like, I'm sure last year because we worked together for a while. I'm on Lair and everything, so it's just like I kind of want to feel like it's like I felt like, oh man, okay. But again, when you're in life, you just forget. But so I gotta say a happy birthday to this guy. And you don't have to sing, obviously, but I'm just gonna try to do a quick little. I'm gonna put my face cam on just in case you please this. I'm just gonna do a quick little. This is me, my acapella. How do I start my cam?
All right. Hey. So is he here? Like, or not?
I don't. He's not here, but when I'll tag it up. He'll see it. But anyway, Sebastian, this is for you, my man. Happy birthday to you.
My God, you suck. Stop singing.
Happy birthday to you. Is it that bad?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, dear Sebastian, El Maestro, the master of galactic rodents of mayhem. Happy birthday to you.
And happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. All right, so there you go, Sebastian. There's my little, and I just want to give a little special nod to Sebastian because without Sebastian here, I wouldn't have this amazing project that Ron fell in love with at first sight.
I did. I just loved it. All of it. It was just like, what? It was insane. I mean, I think I have backed a lot of projects, but I had to say Grom is probably in my top 3 of the ones that I've been most excited about.
and I want people to know that like Ron and we became good friends through the Galactic Rodents of Mayhem campaign. Somehow he found it on Indicron, and then this is how he found me, right? On Indicron.
On Indicron because I just go on Indicron to see what books look interesting, which ones I want to back. It's a really good comprehensive website of like crowdfunded, Comicscape books.
Yeah.
So I went there and I saw the Galactic Rodents of Mayhem. I'm like, oh, what's this? And I checked it out, and then it took me to the Indiegogo page, and I saw the theme song video, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing I've ever seen.
So then I met with Ron, and then we just started talking. He became a cool dude, but he really enjoyed the project. And I can't take all the credit here as much as I want to say this was my brainchild. It's really a love between Sebastian and I. Like, I did want to create something fun, and I did want to tie into what I enjoyed so much of being fun, and that was the Ninja Turtles. And I kind of wanted to throw something with Star Wars in there just because the way it's going now. I'm like, let's do something with a Star Wars feel with Ninja Turtles, but obviously not turtles. And Sebastian suggested capybaras. And
I have a quick question.
I was in love, yeah.
Now, did you... Okay, so I know that he's the one that came up with the capybaras, but were there any other animals you were thinking of before he suggested that, or no?
My idea... I wanted something, but I don't know what it was. I mean, I was like, we're gonna go with lizards, or we're gonna go with, you're thinking like, what's opposite of turtle? Like what? I mean, you're trying to think, and he's like, this was just stuff in my head, but we're just brainstorming, and just the moment I'm talking to him, so I didn't really have something set, He comes out with capybaras. And I was floored. And I mean, the people, if you look at our little bash here, he's the tank with the white, with the white fur. Right, sure. The capybaras got these long faces, and they're the biggest rodents in the world.
And they're actually pretty adorable. Like I've seen videos and photos and everything. Mm-hmm. They're actually really cute. They're like, and from what I understand, they also make really good pets too. So if you can get them as pets.
Yeah, there's people that get them as pets as well. You just got to be sure to take really good care, just because, they're not your typical, animals, you know what I mean? They're actually aquatic and everything. So it's just, yeah. But just real quick, I kind of want to show a little something on capybaras for people who are probably not familiar with capybaras. I'll just do a little... Because if you guys don't know about them, they're really amazing.
Well, I think everybody who's backed the book, who's a big fan of it, of the book and everything, I think they know, because like after I discovered Grom, I did my own research on capybaras, and I've seen videos and streams with you where you talk about them. Like, yeah, they're pretty awesome animals. So,
guys, they're amazing animals. And I'm just gonna. We'll keep this super duper quick. But I'm just going to show. Here we go. It's a 4-minute video. I'm not going to show the whole 4 minutes. But here's this one little segment where we got a capybara. It looks like a duck on them. They're the most social creatures, guys. Like, seriously, I can't make this up. They're extremely social. I mean, they're mellow. They're chill. They get along with every animal in the world. Here's just a bunch of them just hanging out in a kind of a sauna. Look at their faces. Are you kidding me?
I think they're awesome.
They write themselves, and if it wasn't for Sebastian putting me on, on notice with capybaras, I mean, that was the fuel for Galactic Rodents of Mayhem right here. So look at the monkeys. They're amazing, man. Capybaras are the best. Like my dream would be where I could afford, to own 3. Obviously,
3 of them. Okay, yeah.
Here's one in the tub with 2 ducks. Guys, you can't. I mean, this doesn't. This writes itself.
They're pretty
capybaras are just crazy.
So they have webbed paws, right?
They have webbed paws. They can swim in the water, and they can hold their breath underwater for up to 5 minutes. They're the largest rodent in the world. I mean, this is like the size of
a dog,
of a big dog, like a large dog, not a small, medium-sized dog. And they're just chill. They're just relaxed. So I mean, just showing you guys the beauty of what capybaras are. And I would have never, ever been able to create Galactic Rodents of Mayhem without the knowledge of these capybaras. So with that, I just want to give a little shout out to Sebastian. And Solid Halon says they're humble creatures. Definitely they are. Thanks for joining our stream. and they definitely keep their cool. I mean,
Yeah.
they definitely keep their cool. And one person that also keeps their cool that I could say, and it's this guy right here. This is Sebastian Navas. This is a cool profile picture of him. This is the master behind the Galactic Rodents of Mayhem. He is the father who brings them to life, and
it looks like a pretty chill dude.
No, he's a chill dude, man. I'm telling you, we talk every day, and I'm blessed to have this guy to meet him and to be fortunate enough, blessed enough to put our brains together and create what looks like is going to be a really fun franchise. And again, we just want to be able to keep this book out. That's all. If we could just keep on, crowdfunding this book, that'll be it. That's
I wonder
all
where he is in that photo because it looks beautiful wherever he
is.
is.
Here I think it was, I don't know where. Someone says Swamp Thing. I think this was I want to say this was when he was went to Europe. He had like a convention and he had some time and he was somewhere in Europe that I remember. And
speaking of Swamp Thing, that Garbage Man campaign is kind of cool. I might back that.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait to
Rusty.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait to see how that one does a little later on because it is kind of pricey.
Yeah.
But that one is definitely on my radar. There's a lot of good books out there, and so we got to keep backing projects like Galactic Wars of Mayhem, Garbage Men, other projects that kind of like need a limelight, need some wings.
Yeah. I like to back. Because I feel like I owe it to the indie comics movement to back if I'm expecting people to back me.
Yeah,
it's kind of like we support each other, and we you just had a whole Twitter stream about supporting other indie creators, and I saw that the other day and whatnot about how important it is for us to support each other, for us to be a community, and for us to really just help each other out and stuff. So
I would like to say that's our duty, even as with Comic Skate and everything, and just even the community as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
But real quick, here's Sebastian's awesome cake that he had for his birthday. This is a bash cake.
Oh, that's pretty awesome! Wow, look at that. What?
Yeah, a buddy of his drew a bash concept.
That's today. That was today.
Yeah, man. He sent me this picture, and I just died. I'm like, dude, it's your birthday. I'm like, holy cow. So,
that cake looks really good. I want to have some.
Yeah, it looks cool. He actually cut and pasted and put it on. Like, that is just awesome. Guys, I want you to know that that's true commitment, to our brand. He could have had a Batman cake. He could have had a Spider-Man cake. He could have had a Ninja Turtle cake. What did he have? He had a Grom cake. He had a bash cake. Okay, so I just got to share that. I mean,
what next Halloween, kids are going to be dressing up as the Grom character.
I want to say maybe 5 Halloweens from now.
5 Halloweens from now.
Yeah,
okay.
Maybe I would love to imagine that 5 Halloweens from now.
Yeah.
But guys, definitely I had to share this. I mean, Sebastian is as humble as they come. Definitely, if you like, the idea, if you like Galactic Rodents of Mayhem, if you haven't backed, try backing it for him. I think of it as a birthday gift, because again, this is just an amazing campaign, and we were able to successfully crowdfund up to 21K already, and a lot of that is just in putting the book out, having a lot of copies. When I did my calculations for my $15,000 goal, I didn't expect 327 backers, so I also need to have books that we can sell too as well at convention. So one of our stretch goals is hopefully, obviously I don't think we'll get there, but if maybe not this campaign, maybe the next campaign, maybe somewhere in the future, we will be able to make it to New York Comic-Con. That's something that I want to do. That's something that Sebastian and I talked about, is for me and him as creators to have a table and just feature Galactic Rodents of Mayhem.
I think MegaCon is doable. That's in Orlando.
MegaCon is. But New York is just it's like the Mecca. It's just one of the main ones. I can't do San Diego Comic-Con. That one's too much far. That's the way out of my range. New York, I got family in New York, so I could swing that. And if Sebastian, we can kind of do something, that'd be amazing. So also a reasonable stretch goal we can get to hopefully will be 25K, and that'd be an expedited Grom book. So pretty much Sebastian can take time off the day job to focus solely on Grom. This will allow Grom to guarantee completion by April of next year at the latest with no delays, barring any injury or health concern. So even though the estimated date is April and we do hope to make it, things do happen. Sometimes just in life, things, you got to prepare for the worst. I'm not trying to prepare anything bad, but things happen. So one example could be like Sebastian going to Europe because sometimes he gets called to do a convention out there. So I mean, things could happen. So I'm not trying to say that we're not trying to get the book done by April. We are. But with the expedited, if we get to this, that's an extra bonus that I'm literally giving to Sebastian, where he can take off time and just really focus on 24 hours a day. Let's say 12 hours of that day, is going to be on Grom, churning out the pages. So where he doesn't have to worry about, the day job. Because a lot of times when you work and you actually create comics, there could be a lot of stress.
Freaking day jobs gets in the way of working on the comics. But the thing is, you need the money from the day job, so it's
it's like that double-edged sword.
Yeah, because you need the money from the day job to support what you're doing, with the comic. But then you're at work all day and you want to be home working on your comic.
Yeah, so that's the pitfall. Yeah, that's like the struggle is real. And so Sebastian, he has a family. Like me, I have a family. So we're family men and we're blue collar workers. We have our day jobs and then we have our grind with Grom. So we're not just stay at home artists where we're just like at home all day and we're like, we're not at that level yet. Maybe one day, but right now we're the blue collar comic book workers.
Oh, that'd be the dream, wouldn't it, to be able to just do this for a living. I would love that.
That's the dream. Hopefully we can make it there. And here's another dream, $55,000 goal. Maybe we get on the EVS stream or something. People see, we get more eyes on our book. You never know, right? But that would be one thing. Send Gilly and Sebastian to NYCC because that's very expensive. And hopefully that would, if we get there, we could definitely make it next year. I would love to see that happen. Who knows, right? But definitely just wanted to shed a light on Sebastian, on Galactic Rodents of Mayhem. I don't like, self-promoting so much, but being that today is a special day, it's Sebastian's birthday, I definitely wanted to show a little love, pay a little homage to the man that helped create Galactic Rodents of Mayhem and who is the other half, the co-father of this book.
That's why I want to feature my artist, Facundo, because he, because the thing is that with Paragon Prime himself, I had already had a couple of previous artists, finalize the design. So there wasn't a lot of design work when he came into the project. Okay. He pretty much translated, some of the stuff that the previous artist had done, and he did an amazing job. He did an incredible job. He really, nailed down the look of the character. But, it's something that had already been done before. But then I got back his drawing for Maribel, and that's when I just like, wow, okay, this guy is better than I thought he was. And I already thought he was incredible, but when he nailed the design of Maribel on his first try, I was like, okay, yeah, I really did hire the best guy, and he's incredible.
And that's always a good feeling when you're a writer, when you have an artist that you work with and things gel. It's a great thing.
Yeah.
So Ron, that's good for you, and I'm glad that I have Sebastian. And this is when creating happens, and it's when we can create our books and see things come to life, and see when an artist adds their touch or adds something that we wouldn't have seen before. Yeah, and it's an honor of your book. Yeah. Or your creation.
Exactly. Like I don't know if I said this before, but the glasses were his idea. I didn't think about giving her glasses or anything, but he gave her glasses, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. I totally love that she had glasses. That's perfect. So things like that. It's just awesome.
So guys, this is what happens when we got a great artist. I'm gonna go real quick on Twitter to see if you put your image on Twitter, right?
Yeah, I did.
If I click on your name, like I don't have to scroll down too much, I'll find it, right?
Yeah, hopefully. I did tweet a lot today, so I don't know. You might have to scroll down a little more than.
Let's just see if we could take a look at Maribel real quick. And whoops, and this is me and the fam earlier today. Me and Master Bruce
He's
and
adorable.
the missus.
Super cute.
He's Batman when he's in the Batcave.
You have no business having a kid that adorable, really.
I know, right? That was a blessing, man. I mean, that's what I'm realizing. The blessing, comes when you have your little ones. I mean, it's awesome. It's a blessing, guys. Definitely think about getting married and having kids. I'm promoting marriage here. Get married and have kids. Be fruitful and multiply, because it's a true blessing. I didn't realize it until it happened. I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool. Yeah, you really were on a tweet storm today.
Yeah, some of that is yesterday, but yeah, I was doing a lot of like self-loving and stuff, and
Here we go. So here's a Maribel character that Facundo put his touch on and added the glasses that Ron didn't have, but again, it just added the depth added to the character. And this is a good thing. So, guys, when we have something and we have a creative project and we're world building and we're coming up with character ideas and concepts, and we can lock it in with a great artist, and they just add a touch that you never seen before. It's amazing. Here we see different reactions. We see the profile view. He knocked out the character perfect. It's amazing.
He got it
down.
Yeah.
So an honor to all the great artists that we are fortunate enough to work with. Happy birthday to Sebastian and Ron. Thank you here for being here and celebrating that moment. Solid. Hey, Ron.
I'm always happy to come on the stream with you and just talk and stuff.
Yeah, we've got a good chemistry here. We're definitely.
I think we do. Yeah, definitely.
Definitely
The other day you said something about like co-hosting, like doing like a co-host kind of thing. I think that's a great idea. We just got to figure out logistics stuff. Do we have our own channel for that, or like that? We'd have to figure that out.
I think we could. I think we'll have to talk about that. But maybe I was thinking like we have like our own channel.
Maybe
that we both have access to, and we can still have our other channels, like your own channel, like this one. But then we have like our co-channel, but we have to like have a title. Know what I mean? We kind of like you gotta like have it like a brand, so to speak. So once we figure like kind of like the parameters to that, we could definitely get on to creating something solid with that. But guys, just again, want to thank you so much, Ron. Thank you again. We're definitely gonna do more streams in the coming days. Check out our books. Follow us.
We gotta do part 2 of that Animation Gate one.
Yeah, you got that surprise. You got to show me that surprise.
We can do that tomorrow or this weekend or whatever. Yeah.
Tomorrow I'm going to be on Mandy's stream. Mandy Summers. But that's going to be a late stream at 10 o'clock.
Okay. We can do it earlier than that.
We could do it early. I know. We're going to do part 2, and you're going to drop a surprise video on me that's going to make me go nuts.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't been to watch it yet. That's good.
I haven't, so I'm definitely gonna. We'll work that tomorrow. We can definitely do that in. So, definitely. So, guys, again, thank you so much. If you like Galactic Rodents of Mayhem, if you're seeing this video, drop a happy birthday to Sebastian. I'm tagging this. I'm gonna send it to him. Hopefully, we can see it. And I just wanted to show some love to the man behind the Space Capybaras. And as always, guys. We'll be dropping new stuff here and there with Ron. And thank you again for checking out our channel. As always, until next time. Later.
All right. Bye.